Hi, survivors. Here we go with some more nonsense foolishness. It's me, represent, reporting to you. Hope you guys are doing well because what's going on in this world is not. Man, I be having to over here make my own self laugh because we dealing with some sad stuff, and I just can't be having myself, you know what I'm saying, even though this is very alarming and we have to stay with our head on the swivel and stay prayerful and stay all that. But I mean, I have to find some humor in myself and in life right now because this stuff will make somebody go crazy, or you have God forbid, an aneurysm, heart attack, stroke, and I just refuse to carry that weight on me. But while I'm prepping, praying, and preparing and staying out the way and all that, I'm making myself laugh, cutting up in here, because every time you turn around, it's something else for us to be in fear. Shit. But don't think I'm not on the edge with this. But anyway, now, this one really run me hot because this is in my hometown in Texas. They want to, by my hometown, all that waste material and chemicals from East Palestine, Ohio, they transporting it to Texas. Now it says Deer Park facility received 500,000 gallons of Ohio derailment's toxic runoff. Why would they even transport that stuff? This is just getting crazier by the day. Judge says a hole is drilled thousands of feet below the Earth's surface, and the chemical waste is injected into the ground. Why y'all do that? People live out there. We live out there. This is a pretty standard procedure in the industry, but why y'all had to bring it all the way to Texas? I mean, it was already affected in that area. It's like those people not going to be able to stay there. I'm not saying y'all, don't get me wrong. So y'all bring it to a whole nother area to contaminate people in that area. Basically is what you're saying. But these people run the world, and y'all go vote for them. This is a pretty standard procedure in the industry, but Hidalgo says she still has questions. But why would you let them bring it out there, Hidalgo? Then it says Ohio train derailment, Deer Park facility to receive 2 million gallons of toxic. Can't nobody make me understand this mess. What else it say? Let's see what this one say right here. Hidalgo, she's our judge out there in Texas. She says she's frustrated with the lack of communication over Ohio derailment wastewater coming to the county. Why would they? I don't get it. It said the Deer Park facility getting the runoff would get 2 million gallons in total. Who signed up for this mess? One of them politicians did, but so it could line their pockets. They probably paid the right person, according to them. And now all this millions of Texans in that area are going to be affected. What'd she say? Hold on.
Yesterday, the materials were coming, only to learn today they've been here for a week.
What?
Well, breaking now, Harris County Judge Lena Hidalgo says wastewater from the Ohio train disaster is already at a facility in Deer Park.
So this has sparked concern in the community, which is why we are joined by ABC 13 anchor Elisa Rivas. She's got some brand new facts coming in on this, Elisa.
Gina, Eric, the judge appeared visibly disturbed by this information that Harris County leaders were not part of this. In fact, she said that she hadn't heard about the plan to bring the water from East Palestine in Ohio to Texas Molecular until after we broke the news to you on Tuesday night. Hidalgo telling us in the last 90 minutes that Deer Park Company is already getting 30 trucks per day. She says they have gotten 500,000 gallons of water so far and expect to receive 1.5 million more. The water was used in the firefight against the toxic flames from that derailment. The Norfolk Southern train was carrying a man-made gas called vinyl chloride. Texas Molecular says it can handle the storage and disposal of that chemical. But Hidalgo points out there are other facilities closer to Ohio that she says would be equally as capable of accepting the wastewater.
Right.
Why are these materials not being taken somewhere closer? Is there something these jurisdictions know that we don't know? To be clear, there may be logistical reasons for all of this. There may be economic reasons. Perhaps Texas Molecular outbid the Michigan facility.
Right.
It doesn't mean there's something nefarious going on, but we do need to know the answer.
The EPA
Man, I'm
did
about
tell
to
us some of
cry,
the water will
man.
go to a facility
I
in
can't,
Ohio, but the
man. I'm
vast
sorry.
majority will be sent to Deer Park. The judge also expressing concern about the transport process itself. Since it's coming so far, there's always the risk of an accident. So we have heard a lot about this. We've got all these details coming in late tonight, Eric.
We do. A lot of details coming in at this point. We know that Deer Park residents are concerned about it, as the judge, as we heard. But Texas Molecular, as you were saying, they do this for a living. They have the equipment for it. So should residents in Deer Park be worried about this?
Right, the short answer is that they shouldn't be worried. We did talk to a Rice University expert who says the vinyl chloride that is in the water is dangerous in the environment, but he trusts the technology to dispose of it. Listen.
Because we're the energy capital of the world, we know how to handle all of that stuff. And so we know how to handle vinyl chloride. We know how to handle, plastics and polymers and petroleum. So it's easy for us because it's sort of built into all the things that we do down here. So, I wish it didn't come down here, but we know how to handle it.
Judge Hidalgo says her team still has more questions, including if other chemicals are in the water.
Man, this is where we live. This is where we live. This is where we live. Now, they didn't sit up here and took this mess to Texas where we live. It's just like, man, it's just getting more and more complicated, more and more tense. They're exposing more people. They don't give a damn. Harris County leaders entered Thursday with the understanding that firefighting water runoff from the Ohio Trail derailment 1,300 miles away is on its way to a Deer Park toxic disposal facility. But according to Judge Lena Hidalgo, man, people about to be on their ass. I'm telling you that now. About 500,000, Texas don't play that. About 500,000 gallons of that liquid waste arrived at Texas Molecular. However you say that. In the middle of last week, and the facility has received about 2 million gallons total. The county judge delivered an update in a news conference organized at the last minute Thursday night after she said she spoke with Texas Molecular as well as other state and federal agencies. At the heart of her message was frustration over her and other leaders receiving little communication about the incoming waste, with safety being the main concern. Hidalgo also said it didn't seem that agencies like the EPA have the full picture of what's going on, calling it a problem. Since Tuesday, when ABC 13 broke news about the incoming waste, Texas Molecular has tried to assure county leaders that it will be able to handle a project. No, they can't. It's waste. It's toxic chemicals. Handle a project of this size. They probably got paid millions and millions of dollars and don't care about other people's lives. Point at previous events like taking in runoff from the ITC facility fire in 2019. That was 2019. Oh, God. The Texas Water Waste Disposal Company will house toxic wastewater from Ohio Trail derailment. They don't have to worry about me. I'm not going out there. I'm just done. I'm done, y'all. I can't. Man, this is where our families are, our things are. And this is why I don't hold all my preps at one place. And I'm about to get off the internet for a little while and just, meditate, pray, and just chill out and listen to some jazz music, gospel music, classical music, something to calm me and soothe me, because this is just, I can't. Why in the world would they do something like this? And you transported, like she said, over 1,000 miles. There was no other facilities closer that they could have taken this to. I'm not getting it. Like, y'all, watch this world, watch the weather, smell your water, boil your water before you use it. Keep surviving.